what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again. We're talking about disputing negative, nasty, erroneous items here on this channel. You want to be part of it. Hit the subscribe, try button and that bell for notifications so you get all this great content. How you can get your credit score up, and to the moon. Alright, so I got a question here. Alright, I just got an email. Feel free to email me. But I got an email saying, hey, you know, I've got some closed accounts and I'm looking at it here. I got some closed accounts. Is it a good idea? Is it a good idea to remove these closed accounts? Well, if these closed accounts are positive, okay, now here's the thing. Typically you don't want to close out your credit cards, right? You don't want to close them out, you want to keep them revolving. But in some situations, individuals might decide they want to close an account, all right? They got a lot of good, on-time, positive, revolving credit that's open. They've got a lot available and they might want to close something that might have an annual fee that they don't want to pay anymore, or it doesn't make any sense because it's not giving them any rewards or cashback or something, and they're paying, and maybe it was a starter card, they don't need it anymore, so maybe they close one, maybe two here. Now just be aware, when you close an account, it could bring your score down a little bit, 5-10 points. Now it usually recovers. It did in my situation. I'll you know, let you know that I made a few mistakes myself and closed a couple accounts, okay? But it's not a big deal because after a period of time, your score goes back up, all right? So looking back on it, sure, I'd probably leave the accounts open, but hey, if you don't need them, you can close them. And if they're positive, you just leave them alone, let them ride. It's all good, okay? Because it does maintain good positive history for you and good positive credit. It's just not open and revolving. Now, saying, okay, well, it's a closed account. Maybe it's a closed loan. You finish paying and it's closed out, and you can leave that alone too. You don't have to dispute that, okay? Now, if you got late payments on these closed accounts, right? Perhaps you close it, or now there's other reason why things would close too. Perhaps that business it transferred into a different business or different. I've had that happen as well, where one card issuer changes to another card issuer. So there's plenty of reasons why something would close. This is not derogatory. There's options, right? There's reasons. So maybe it's not derogatory, but there's some late payments that were there in the past, and you want to get those off of there, those derogatory items off there, those derogatory unverified late payments off of there. Then perhaps you want to go ahead and dispute those with the bureaus, okay? Or if you have a good positive history with that bank, maybe you still have another card open with that bank, you could do goodwill letters for that line of credit and you still have a relationship with that bank. So perhaps the entire account is not derogatory, right? But maybe you got some late payments. So you've got different options there. Now if it's closed because it was closed by the credit issuer because it was charged off, now that's a different scenario, okay? And typically, you know, if you see charge off, you know, you've been here, you know that you could dispute the entire account, this unverified, negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified account using 609, the 609 dispute letters, 609, creditrepair.com. Got the letters, the ebooks, everything to walk you through the process, all right? The proper Fair Credit Reporting Acts, information in there, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, information in there, all right? That you can dispute these items, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com, all right? Please give the video a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Now, I got another email. Individuals asking, hey, look, Brandon, all right? Look, Brandon, I want to know, can I send something to the creditors? To the creditors at the same time as sending stuff to the collectors and the credit bureaus? Yes, we do have a 623 method letter. That's very specific, all right? We've got a letter to send to the original creditor to try to push on them as well, and push on them and see, try and get them to try and validate and verify, but they usually can't, right? And so you have a 623 method letter follow-up. Says, oh, well, you told me that, you know, the collector over there is the one that's supposed to be holding this information. You don't have this anymore, but you're keeping it on my account, and the collector doesn't have anything either. They weren't able to validate it, all right? So you need to take this off. Tell the bureaus this. Tell the collectors this. All of this available to you. 609creditrepair.com. Get that Beyond Committed package, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, try button, and until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.